Hi, I'm Dr. Nikita Visniak, and this is...
I'm Dr. Drew Jameson.
And?
I'm Dr. Tanner Alden.
Today we're going to talk about forearms, and we're going to compare a number of different forearms here, so I'll go ahead and start. First, I'll show us a standard academic forearm, and this discussion will really be about the tendons on these forearms, but that's a normal academic forearm right there where you can see the tendons coming down. We'll get our power lifter to come in here a little bit and show us his forearm. And if you look there, you can see fairly good definition on his tendons as well. A lot more muscle mass definitely there. And then if we get our rock climber, now you're going to see a big difference right there. So Tanner will go ahead and give us that. And let's even just look at the size, and we'll get you two guys together because that's our real comparison right here. Look at the thickness of these two tendons. If you look at the rock climber's tendons, they are literally twice as thick as our power lifter's tendons, all right?
So my experience, I've been climbing for just almost 9 years.
Okay.
Initially starting, your muscles hypertrophy, or they get bigger than your tendons much faster. They respond to stress faster.
Yep.
So a very common thing in climbing is that in rock climbing, is that your tendons will get injured within the first 2 years because your muscles have gotten stronger than your tendons.
All right, and that's the key thing that I want to stress for everyone, is when you're talking about this tendon growth, tendons lag behind muscles by approximately 2 to 5 years, depending on the research that you read and how much you're actually using them. And here you can see, like Drew, how long have you been powerlifting for?
So I've been lifting off and on now for about 16 years. Everything I do in the gym is grip strength dependent.
Yeah.
So I haven't been shying away from that. I don't use straps. I do use chalk, but a lot of demand on my wrist flexors.
And so if you're looking at both of these guys right here, what do you see? Very, very strong builds right here, but you look at just the physical amount of time, and let's just get a shot again of the forearms right there. It's physical load under pressure over time that's causing this difference, okay, time under tension, and you can see the much larger tendons on our rock climber compared to our power lifter. Now, as far as dead weight to lift, I'm sure Drew can lift a little bit more weight, but as far as functional capacity, okay,
Probably a lot more weight.
Probably his functional capacity, though, if somebody was trying to climb up something, you would crush him on that one, right?
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's a very specific strength that you gain in your hands and through your tendon growth.
I've hung out with Tanner a time or two and tried some rock climbing. All the grip strength in the gym, all of the lifting, all the strength in your wrist. It does not prepare you for climbing up a wall or at a gym or a rock climbing facility. It's a whole nother level. And it flared my elbows up actually quite bad that one day we did it. So
Nice.
Start slow.
For sure.
So I just want to stress that again. So basically, if you're looking at weight training, rock climbing, be aware that it's going to take a while for your tendons to actually catch up to the strength of your muscles, especially if you get into athletes and patients who use anabolic steroids. You'll see increased injury rates, especially for the forearms as well. Even a lot of pulley injuries when people are trying to hold and pull there. I don't know if you want to make comment on that.
Yeah, I've actually actually blew my pulley on my ring finger on my right hand, and that full strength gaining back probably took close to a year to feel good about it again. But yeah, it's not a comfortable thing to do.
Yeah,